pockets stitched on the crest. Whole squad got rent in the chest, still spent. Bench cold, nose broke, teeth floating a gulp. No dentist, no hint to regret. Blood drip on the logo, slow mo on the GoPro, hustle in a fucked up bed. Empty pockets, heavy bucks. We just crashed that crease. Grind all winter, all numbers, no talk, no peace. Who wants smoke on the ice? Who really bleed for the peace? Empty pockets, heavy bucks. Broadcast that beat. Live blur in a rush. 3 strides, turn grips, and a slush that shove.
Good, how are you doing?
Edge, cold eyes in a cage, no range, just gloves. Wrist shot, whistle in the rafters. Frame shake, pure thud, then the neck gets shoved. The whole crowd roar in the glass. I see fate in the scratches and scuffs I love. Every drill in the dark, cold lung, sharp breath, no cheer. Every mile on the legs, every blues, every year. Empty pockets, heavy bucks. We just crashed that crease. Final winner, all numbers, no talk, no peace. Smoke on the ice.
Yeah, I probably was hugging the one side. Yeah, no worries. It was a nice and
Take free on the blade, old stores that pass, pay dues, no loan. Coach Mark for the boards, pure gravel in his throat, whole plan in a tone. We just tighten up the laces, tie pain in and not keep pain in the zone. Every face is real, we flip, we skate to the fake get
I don't have a good way of actually plugging in and just playing it directly on the screen. So I'm just playing it hopefully loud enough into the
empty pockets, heavy bucks. We just crashed that crease. Final winner, all numbers, no talk, no peace. Who wants smoke on the ice? Who really bleed for the peace? Empty pockets, heavy bucks. Broadcast that beast. Take free on the blade, all scars on the path, pay dues, no loan. Coach Mark from the boards, pure gravel in his throat, whole plan in a tone. We just tighten up the laces, tie pain in and not keep hating the zone. Every face off a board, coin flip, we skate till the fate get known. We just crashed that priest.
Hey, how's it going? Good. All right, good afternoon, Rampage family. Welcome back to Monument, Colorado. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Spot time for the family and hopefully a little time for the boys to rest up, get some good food, re-energize a little bit, and let's hope that the tryptophan has worn off and they are fired up and ready to go again. So today's game is lined up against the Lincoln Stars. We've got a doubleheader this weekend. We play against them today and then again tomorrow. Today's game is here at home at Monument Ice Rinks. Tomorrow's game is going to be in Colorado Springs at Ed Robson Arena, which is where the CC Tigers play. It's an incredibly nice rink, so that'll be a nice experience both for those of us watching and for the boys getting to play there. So, but in the meantime, like I said, today's game will be right here at home. Boys coming off of an exceptional weekend in Detroit right before Thanksgiving. going 4-0 against 4 teams that on paper we should not have beaten. That's why you never trust the rankings. Never look too hard at the paper. We just go out there and do what we do. And that they did. So I'm hoping they can carry some momentum into this weekend. Got 2 games this weekend against Lincoln, 1 game next weekend against the T-Birds, and then a tournament in Phoenix, which I believe will prove to be another tough one as they're lined up against 4 really good, solid teams again in Phoenix, Arizona. And that'll happen right before Christmas. So now's a good time for us to knock the turkey off and get moving again and finish strong, going right into Christmas time. Hey there.
Good. How are you, buddy?
I'm great. Great.
Hi, Grandma.
That's Miss Marie Foster, resident expert, one of my many experts on the team that I go to for advice when I don't know what happened or why we're doing what.
Did we play the match? I was like, do we have, are we playing the 16s or?
Yeah, Marie just pointed out, I don't know if I got it on camera, but Lincoln Stars have identical colors to us, so their uniforms are slightly different, but not by much. So they'll be in blue. Our Rampage boys will be in white jerseys today, and hopefully they can tell each other apart. Just a fun little fact here. Everybody knows that it was my birthday the last time, on our travel weekend to Detroit, it was my birthday. The Whitted family tends to have a lot of birthdays in, November, December, January time frame. So this weekend, tomorrow, in fact, is my daughter Molly's birthday. So Boone's sister, her birthday. She will be 21 tomorrow. And then Sunday is Grandpa Whitted's birthday, my dad. He'll be 21 and a little more. And then a few weeks after that, Grandma Whitted's birthday is on New Year's Eve. So, and then Boone's is January. Not that you guys need a whole family history on the birthdays in our family, but we just happen to have a lot right now. So everybody was very, very kind to me in Detroit surrounding my birthday. And I want to make sure the other ones that I know get mentioned as well. All right. Warm-up complete. Pep talk complete. Rounding up the pucks. And then we'll get ready to start period number 1. And as soon as I know what's going on and who's where, I'll let you know what I'm seeing. I think what I'm seeing out on the ice is to start us off on period number 1. We've got Whittingham, Dormer, Freitas, White, Butler, and Mr. Liam Holmes between the pipes today. All right, 17 minutes up on the clock. Period number 1. Here we go. Stars win the draw. They're going to skate to the near side, dump it into the Rampage zone. Puck runs around to the far corner. Up the far wall, Stars sending in towards Holmes, who turns it aside. Butler up the near side wall. Comes up and out of the zone. Stars dump it back in. They have to tag up. Butler picks it up. He's got the puck back behind his own net. He's going to skate to the far side, sends it across to White on the near side. Up the wall. A little back and forth right here in the neutral zone. Stars are going to turn and fire it into the far corner. Butler's going to skate to the near side, sends it up the wall on the near side, looking for Drexel. Off the wall. Stars are back into the zone, and then White pokes it up and out, and now Stars send it back in. Puck back behind the Rampage net. Butler sends it up to Root. Root's going to turn with it. Feeds it up the wall and out. Drexel's got it. He's going to send it to the zone on the far side and go for a change. Whitted's in on the forecheck. Stars with it back behind their net. Send it up the wall on the near side. Bisley dumps it back in. Rampage have to tag up. Stars pick it up. They're going to skate it up the near side wall. They take the red line, dump it in hard to the Rampage zone. Cross to the far side. And Bennett gets there. He's going to skate it up and out of the zone. Bennett flips it up and into the zone, into the near side corner. Stars send it up the wall on the near side. Battle for the puck down low. Judkins is in there. Sarver gets in there. Banyan's in there as well. Banyan centers the puck. Nobody home. Stars get a stick on it. They're going to clear. Stars dump the puck into the Rampage zone on the far side. Bennett gets back there. Feeds it up the wall. Up to Sarver on the near side. Chips it up and out. He's going to go to the bench for a change. Stars pick it up in their zone. Send it up the near side wall. Battle for the puck on the near side wall. Bouncing around. It's going to come back to Foster. Foster chips it up off the glass into the Stars zone, and this might be icing, and it is indeed. So we get a whistle. Face-off will be back in the Rampage zone with 14:51 left in period number one. Out on the ice, we've got Rahosian, Foster, Flanagan, Espirito, and Fuhr. Stars pick it up, drive it down low into the corner. Espirito gets there, feeds it up the wall the near side. Rahosian turns around with it. He's going to feed it out for Flanagan. Flanagan backhands it into the Stars zone. Down low, tied up in the corner. Stars skate up, send it up the near side wall. They dump it into the Rampage zone. White's going to come back for it, chips it up off the wall. Stars recollect the puck, send it across to the far side. Goes off the stick into the Rampage zone. Holmes leaves it for White. White skates behind the net, sends it up the wall, off a Dormer stick and into the Stars zone. Puck comes up the wall on the near side. Up and out. Freitas turns. He's going to dump it back into the zone. Takes a weird bounce. And now Freitas comes in after it. Keeps it down low in the corner. Battle for the puck. Dormer comes in to help out. Sends it back behind the net. The ref is completely in the way. Puck comes up to the point. Bennett turns, sends it back down low. Stars pick it up in the corner on the far side. They send it up and out. It pass doesn't connect, and I think that's going to be icing. And we do indeed get a whistle. The 13:37 left in period number one. Face-off will be in the Stars zone. On the ice, we've got Whitted, Roberts, Root, Bennett, and Butler. Rampage win the drop to the point. Bennett takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save. He's going to hang on. So we're going to face off in the Stars zone. 13:33 left in period number one. Rampage win the draw. Comes up. And now Stars are going to chip it up and out of the zone. Sit back into the Stars zone. Stars have it. Send it across to the near side. Butler's going to backhand it. Rampage tag up and chase down low. Stars with it. Back behind their net. Send it up the near side wall. Puck deflects up into the netting and out of play. So we'll get another face-off in the Stars zone with 13:13 left in period number one. Out on the ice, so we've got Sarver, Banyan, Judkins, Fuhr, and Bisley. Tied up on the draw. Puck goes across to the far side. Stars send it up and out. into the Rampage zone, and we've got a whistle for icing. Faceoff is going to come back into the Stars zone with 13:04 left in period number 1. Seen throughout as before. Sarver, Judkins, Banyan, Fewer, Bisley. Puck down low into the corner. Stars have it behind their net. Send the puck up and out. It's into the Rampage zone. Gets chipped back up and out to neutralize. Stars recollect. They're going to have to come back and tag up. They send it in off the stick. Bisley has it on the far side. Bisley turns, sends a stretch pass up off a Sarver stick into the Stars zone. Rampage going for a change. Stars try to catch him on the change. Puck back into the Rampage zone. And that appears to be Matthew Lemming. Send it over to Espirito. Lemming is one of our 16s players who I did not realize is playing with us today. Stars with the shot. Holmes has it in his glove. We get a stoppage. We get a face-off in the Rampage zone. 12:19 left in period number 1. All right. So please forgive me. There are a few new numbers and stuff out there today, so I'm going to do the best I can. Out on the ice, we've got Foster, Espirito, Lemming, Flanagan, and Rahojan. Puck down into the corner. Tied up down low. Tied up on the far side wall. Foster gets in there, keeps things pinched on the wall. Flanagan comes in to help out. Espirito standing by as well. Comes to Flanagan, who's going to turn, sends it up and out of the zone. Tied up on the near side wall. Stars pull it off the wall. Flanagan sends it back to Espirito. Espirito to Rahojan. Rahojan's going to backhand it into the zone. He goes for a change. Stars with it behind their net. Dormer in on the forecheck. Quick poke check. Puck coming back the other way. Dormer's into the zone. Dormer over to Whittingham. Whittingham with a shot. Woo! Goaltender with a save. 11:24 left in period number 1, and we do have a penalty coming to the Stars. I didn't see it, but they called a trip. So with 11:24 left in period number 1, Rampage are going to go on power play for the first time today. Out on the ice, we've got Friedis, Whittingham, Dormer, Banyan, and White to get us going on the power play. Stars clear the puck, but it goes up past the bench into the volunteer scorekeeper's booth. Stars win the draw. Send it up the near side and out. They're going to clear it the distance. Holmes leaves it for White. White regroups behind the net. White sends a stretch pass. It comes back to Dormer into the zone. It's going to go down in the corner on the far side. Tied up down low. Friedis sends it up front to Whittingham. Whittingham with a shot, and that's going to go in. So with 10:51 left in period number 1, Rampage go up by a score of 1-0 on the Jack Whittingham power play goal. Hard work accomplished by the entire line there to force it into the zone, get it deep, get the pass from Friedis right out front. I didn't see a penalty either. I just saw that he was calling it, but I didn't see it actually happen. Out on the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Root, White, and Butler. Rampage win the draw. Butler's got it. Sends it off the wall looking for Root. Root's going to backhand it into the zone. The Stars goaltender sends it up the near side wall. Root pinching at the wall. Whitted turns, sends it to the far corner. But still in the zone. Stars send it hard around the boards to the near side. Up and out of the zone with it. Butler's going to chip it back in. Whitted gives chase on the forecheck down low. Stars have it. Send it up the far side. Comes up and out of the zone, and then Bisley picks it up. He's going to skate back in and then send it to the far corner. Root giving chase. Quick poke check by Banyan. Keeps it in the zone. He's going to send it back behind the net. Root gets in there. Hook down low in the corner on the near side. Comes out to Bisley at neutral ice. Bisley's just going to fire it from the red line. Rampage cycling. Banyan in on the forecheck. Stars send it over to the near side. Into the Rampage zone. Bennett sends it around the wall. Banyan chips it up off the wall. Comes out to neutral ice. Stars send it across to the near side. They're going to chip it in from the red line. Bennett sends it hard around the boards to the far side. Flanagan is waiting. He picks it up, turns with it, sends it over to Judkins. Judkins into the zone. Judkins with the shot goes off of a stick and just stays right where it's at. Stars back out of the zone now. Stars with it at neutral ice. They're going to send it hard into the far corner. Fewer picks it up off the back of the net, sends up the near side wall, off of a stick, and that is going to be icing. So with 9:05 left in period number one, we'll get a face-off in the Rampage. So out on the ice, we've got Fewer, Esperito, Roberts, Flanagan, and Foster. Puck comes up the near side wall. Roberts off the wall to Flanagan. A little back and forth at neutral. Fewer is going to send it into the zone. Stars send it up to the near side wall. Now they're going to turn. They're out of the zone with it across the red line into the Rampage zone. Puck down low into the corner. Freitas gets in there in the mix. Freitas sends the puck up the wall to Roberts. Roberts clears it looking for Foster. And now Lemming recollects the puck back in his own zone. He turns with it, takes the red line, makes a move. He's into the Stars zone. Stars with the puck sitting around the boards to the near side. It's going to come up and out, and we get a whistle for icing. So with 8:16 left in period number one, we'll get a face-off in the Stars zone. Out on the ice, we've got Dormer, Whittingham, White, Lemming, and Freitas. And on the face-off, somebody didn't like something, so we'll get another one. Tied up on the draw. Puck ends up in the far corner. Freitas gets in there. Dormer comes in to help out. Puck stuck on the wall on the far side. Looks like Stars are going to get there. They pick it up. Stars feed it over off the near side wall into the zone. That should be icing. And indeed it is. 7:59 left in period number one. We'll get another face-off back in the Stars zone. Same crew out as before. Rampage win the draw. Whittingham turns with it, turns and fires. Goaltender makes a save. Puck ends up behind the net. Stars skated out to the far side. Unable to clear the zone. Freitas turns, fires it down low. Stars pick it up, skate to the near side. They're out of the zone. Chip it into the Rampage zone on net, and Holmes has it in his glove. He's going to hang on to it. So we'll get a stoppage, and we'll get a face-off in the Rampage zone with 7:35 left in period number one. Out on the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Root, Bennett, and Butler. Stars win the draw up to the blue line. Shot deflects up off a stick into the netting and out of play. So we'll get another face-off in the Rampage zone. One more, just like before. Stars win the draw up to the point. Sent down low into the corner. Pass across, doesn't connect, comes out of the zone. Stars with it. They turn, send it up on the far side. Whitted keeps it in at the blue line. Stars have it back. Goes off a boot, comes out to neutral. Bennett sends it in, and deep. Rampage have to tag up. Stars send it to the near side corner. Drexel with the steal. Feeds it off the wall. Stars now coming up the near side. They're going to dump it into the Rampage zone and give chase down low. Tied up in the corner on the far side. Whitted and Butler are in the mix. And Butler brings it to the near side. Unable to clear. It's going to come around to Fewer on the far side. Feeds it up to Drexel. Drexel turns, backhands it up and out of the zone. That'll be icing. So we get a whistle. Faceoff will be back in the Rampage zone with 6:31 left in period number 1. Out on the ice, we've got Bisley, Espirito, Judkins, Banyan, Sarver. Back into the corner. Espirito picks it up, sends it up the wall, out of the zone. Stars send it back in, but they have to tag up. Bisley's going to run to the near side corner to pick it up, sends it up the wall. Unable to clear, ends up back down low. Espirito back up the wall to Sarver, chips it off the stick, out of the zone, and that is going to be icy. So with 6:10 left in period number 1, we'll get another face-off in the Rampage zone. It's like out on the ice, we've got Flanagan, Roberts, Foster, Espirito, and Bisley. Tied up on the draw. It comes up to a Stars player. Stars send it up to the point. Off of a skate down low into the corner. Puck up to Roberts. Unable to clear the zone, and now it's going to come up and out. No, I'm sorry, it didn't. Lost side of the puck. Shot. Holmes gets a piece. It ends up on the near wall. Puck is still down low. Bisley gets in there, picks it up, feeds it up the wall on the near side. Comes up and out. Stars recollect in their own zone. Flanagan on the forecheck. Hook up the far wall. It's back into the Rampage zone. Lemming comes back for it. He's going to turn with it. Sends a stretch pass to Roberts. Off the stick, into the zone. Roberts is going to go for a change. Flanagan tries to keep things tied up so some fresh players can get in the mix. Stars pick it up. Up and out of the zone to the near side. Fed across. Shot taken, and Holmes. Oh, my goodness. Holmes made the save. It bounced up and over, and it was rolling in, and I don't know if that was, I think it was Trent White maybe got a stick on it back behind Liam to keep it from rolling across the red line. Shot taken, back in the corner on the near side. Stars with the puck. Send it to the near side. They take the red line. They're going to dump it in hard. Puck behind the Rampage net. White gets there, changes direction, sends it up the far side. Frieda strangles it in. He's going to turn with it. He's into the zone. Puck comes across, and Root turns and fires. It ends up in the far corner. Stars with it. They're up and out of the zone, far side. Bennett chips it right back up again. Whitted sends it up the boards. It goes into the Stars zone. Stars get there first. Root on the forecheck. Puck comes up and out of the zone, and that will be icy. 4:09 left in period number 1. We're going to face off in the Stars zone. On the ice, we've got Whitted, Drexel, Root, Butler, and Bennett. Rampage win the draw. Quick shot. Body's in the way. It ends up at the point. Shot goes wide of the net. Ends up the near side wall. Stars recollect the puck. Down low. Up the near wall. They send it across to the far side. Stars skate out of the zone. Send it in the Rampage zone. It goes deep in the far corner. Puck tied up down low. Bennett and Whitted are in the mix. Comes up to Drexel. Drexel turns with it. Feeds it up for Root. Off of this stick. And now Stars player is going to wrangle it back in. Sends it back the other way. It's back in the Rampage zone. Fewer sends it up and out. Stars have it. They have to tag up. They're going to flip it in and then go for the tag. Bisley picks it up. He's going to skate to the near side, makes a quick move, takes the red line. He's going to send it in. Stars pick it up behind their net. Puck goes to the far side wall. Roberts pinching in, back into the corner. Stars pick it up behind their net. To the far wall. Stars up and out. Into the Rampage zone. Cross. The shot goes off the pipe. And then, the first shot went off the post, bounced out, and hit a player in the body and then in. So 2:58 left in period number 1. Stars tie the game at 1. Out on the ice, we've got Foster, Flanagan, Rahosian, Espirito, and Lemon. Stars win the draw, take it to the far side on the red line, dump it in. Holmes sends it back the other way. Puck tied up back behind, and a couple of players just got absolutely mixed up. Puck comes back to Foster. Foster wrangles it in. He's going to turn with it. Takes the red line. He's into the Stars zone. Leaves it for Rahosian. Shot. Goaltender gets a piece. It bounces up into the net and out of play. It would appear that we're sending one from each team to the box. I believe it was when I said a couple of players just absolutely got mixed up together. 2:34 left in period number 1. We'll stay 5-on-5. Out on the ice, we've got Dormer, Whittingham, Banyan, Butler, and White. Rampage win the draw. Dormer up to the point, back down to Dormer. Puck ends up behind the Stars net. Stars player is going to get there. Sends it back the other way. Off the wall. Puck comes up and out. Stars with it. They're into the Rampage zone. Shot taking goes wide of the net. Ends up in the far corner. And somebody, I thought we had a broken stick, but we just have a drop stick. A couple of drop sticks. Puck flips up into the Rampage bench and out of play. 2:01 left in period number 1. What's that? Because it was actually inside the blue line when it flipped up and out. I know, I'm having trouble too. Out on the ice, we've got Root, Drexel, Whitted, Bisley, and Bennett. Rampage win the draw, back in the corner. Bisley picks it up. Skates to the near side, up the wall, but not out. Stars cut that one off. Back behind the Rampage net. Puck bounces right out front. Up to Root now. He's going to skate it up and out. He flips it in the Stars zone and takes a weird bounce. Comes right back again. Bisley to the far side. Into the zone. Bisley with a reverse check. Puts somebody on the ice. Stars pick it up in the far corner. They send it up to the near side through neutral into the Rampage zone on the near side wall. Roberts up the far wall, up and out of the zone. Stars with it, waiting for everybody to tag up at neutral ice. Sent across, dumped into the Rampage zone. That should have been icing, but no whistle. Play will continue. Bisley picks it up, sends it up off of a stick and into the Stars zone. Sarber giving chase on the forecheck into the far corner. Judkins is in there as well. Pile up on the boards on the far side. Everything's still all tied up down low. Puck ends up back behind the Stars net. The Stars player gets there, and it's going to bounce back towards the net. Stars send it up to the near point. Judkins holds it in at the blue line. Puck down low. Robert centers it out front. And now the puck comes around to the near side boards. Up and out. Quick poke check, and now the Stars are through, and they have to tag up. They do so. Rampage have some time. Foster picks it up, sends it over to Espirito. Esperito. Sorry, puck got stuck on the near side boards. Flanagan turns with it, backhands it up and out of the zone. Stars send it back in. Puck ends up on the far wall. White gets there, turns and sends it up. Flanagan picks it up. Off the boards on the near side. Rahojian rushing in, sends it deep into the corner, and time expires on period number 1. Little, how you doing? Welcome to Colorado after the buzzer. So your score after 1 is 1-1 in favor of Millwall. I feel like boys are just looking a little sloppy to me right now. Not bad. Not lazy. Just a little sloppy. I think we'd be cleaning things up just a little bit. Hopefully that first period allowed them to knock the rust off. Our 1 goal going to Jack Whittingham on the power play, which is not a surprise. Jack currently sits as the leading goal scorer on the team right now, at least according to elite prospects that I looked at a few days ago. But as I mentioned, hopefully the boys have some jump. Hopefully that knocked the rust off a little bit, and they're ready to go here for period number 2. All right, talk is complete. Out on the ice to get us started for period number 2. We've got Dormer, Freitas, Whittingham, Butler, and White, with Mr. Liam Holmes in the net. All right, here we go. Period number 2. Oh, I'm sorry, I had somebody wrong. It's Banian out there instead of Dorman. I apologize. Puck into the Rampage zone. Rampage are going to have a penalty. Coming to Butler for interference. 16:49 left in period number 2. Rampage will be on the penalty kill for the first time today. On the ice to get us started on the PK, we've got Bisley, Bennett, Roberts, and Rahojian. Puck comes up. Bisley wrangles it in. He skates it up. He's going to chip it out and give chase. Bisley applying pressure down low on the forecheck. Stars pick it up behind their net. They're going to reset. Bisley gets a change. Stars with the puck in their zone. Through neutral, into the Rampage zone. Drop it to the corner. Fed up and out. Rampage clear at the distance. 1:27 left on the penalty kill. Stars pick it up in their zone. They're going to regroup behind their net. Couple of fresh penalty killers out on the ice. Stars regrouping. You can take all the time they want out there, as far as I'm concerned. They come skating out the near side, through neutral, into the Rampage zone, down the near wall. Turn at the far point. Fed down the far side. Back up, low to high. Shot from the blue line, and that one I think went off the post again. Fed back down, pass across. Player couldn't get a stick on it. Another pass down low. Stars turn, shot, reflects up into the netting and out of play. 15:25 in the period, 36 seconds left on the penalty kill, and we have the face-off at the Rampage zone. We'll get some fresh PK skaters out on the ice. We've got Banyan, Foster, White, and Espirito. Rampage get it. White's going to turn. He clears it the distance. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. Stars goaltender holds it up behind their net. Stars skate to the far side, into the neutral zone, into the Rampage zone on the far side, down low into the corner. Pass fed out front. Holmes with the save. Puck bouncing around out front. It's going to come up and out of the zone. Stars pick it up. Back into their own zone with it. 5 seconds left on the penalty kill. Stars back into the Rampage zone on the far side. Down low into the corner. Rampage are back at full strength. Getting the fifth player into the play. Root picks it up. Flips it through. And then White crashing down. White with a quick shot. Goaltender makes the save. Puck ends up in the corner. Stars with it. They're up and out of the zone. Into the Rampage zone on the near side. Shot from up high. Holmes deflects it off the stick, and it's going to take a ride around the dasher to the far boards. Stars holding up behind the Rampage zone, or net, excuse me. To the near side now. Up to the point. Cycling down low. Quick poke check sends the puck up high. Drexel wrangles it in. Feeds it across for Whitted. Whitted's into the zone. Over to Root. Root with the shot. And goaltender with a save, but I don't think he even knew where it was. I couldn't see where it went, but he saved it. That's what's important. 14:01 left in period number 2. Face-off in the Stars zone. Out on the ice, we've got Flanagan, Judkins, Sarver, Butler, that's Lemming and Bisley on the far side. Stars pick it up back behind the net, up the near side wall. Lemming fires it in from the red line to the far corner. Stars send it up and out. Bisley comes back into his own zone for it, over to Lemming. Lemming skates off the wall. He's going to make a move. He's in the neutral zone, up to Judkins. Judkins is in the zone. Quick shot, deflects up and over. Puck ends up back down low. Stars have it behind their net. They send it up the far side wall. It takes a weird bounce. Banyan almost wrangled it in, but not quite. Stars send the puck to the near side. They take the red line, dump it into the Rampage zone. Rims around the boards to the far side. Whittingham comes back for it. Puck goes down low, and the Stars player is there. Tied up down low, and now it's going to come up and out. I think that's going to be icing. Indeed, it is. 13:10 left in period number 2. Face-off will be back in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Dormer, Whittingham, Drexel, Bennett, and Butler. Stars win the draw up to the point. Loss of the handle, and then Dormer gets a poke check. He's got it. He's through. Tries to feed it down low. Sticks in the way. Stars send it back up the wall on the near side. Comes off the wall. Whittingham turns, fires, bounces up high, and ends up in the far corner. Puck on the far wall. Drexel feeds it up off the wall to Whittingham. Whittingham across to Bennett. Bennett down the wall. Dormer's there. Tied up, down low. Rahojan comes in to help out. Still tied up against the boards. Stars pull it out of the pile. They skate up off the wall, send it up the near side. Across and through into the Rampage zone down low. Rahojan picks it up, turns with it. Puck comes up and out. Stars are going to come back into their own zone for it. Play will continue. Roberts on the forecheck. Across to the far side, Foster with the steal. Sends it just behind the net. Drexel gets in the mix, and we get a whistle on the stoppage. I think the net came off. .12:02 left in period number 2. We'll get a face-off in the Star zone. On the ice, we've got, so we get a couple of folks changed out. We've got Drexel, Whitted, Root, Fewer, and Espirito. Rampage win the draw. Puck bouncing around out front in the mix. Drexel leaves it for Whitted. Whitted up the wall to Fewer. Fewer back down low. Stars get a stick in there. Still tied up, and it's down low. Stars send it across to the other side. Up, but not out. Whitted pulls it, makes a move at the blue line, feeds it down low. Stars pick it up in the corner on the far side. They turn, send it up to the near side. Regrouping. Flanagan gets a stick there. Flanagan feeds it for Judkins. Judkins with the shot. Sticks in the way. It ends up in the near corner. Puck comes up and out to neutral. Little back and forth at neutral ice, and now it's into the Rampage zone. White sends it over to the near side. And Flanagan with the steal. Over to Sarver. Sarver with the shot. Goaltender makes a save. Bouncing around. It's still loose. It's out front. And they lost sight of it. And we get a stoppage. 10:58 left in period number 2. We'll get a face-off in the Star zone. On the ice, we've got Judkins, Sarver, Flanagan, Lemming, and Butler. Puck goes back behind. Stars have it. Send it up the near side wall. Off the wall, out of the zone. They're going to chip it into the Rampage zone. Runs around to the far side. Butler gets there. He's got a couple players on. Puck stuck on the far wall. Lemming sends it up and out of his zone. Stars across to the near side. Back into the Rampage zone. Shot taken. Holmes with the save. Bouncing around out front. Down low. Stars recollect. They center the puck. It goes across to the far side. Stars send it back down low. Lemming picks it up. Turns and skates with it. Lemming up and out of the zone. Over to Sarver. Puck comes back to Flanagan. Flanagan takes a shot. Goes wide of the net. Lemming gets in the mix. Back behind. Feeds it right out front to Dormer. Goaltender makes a save. Up to Butler. Butler takes a shot. Puck bouncing around out front. Turned and fired by Freitas. Goaltender is there, and the puck goes to the far wall. A quick steal by Freitas. Bouncing around. Dormer turns and fires. And I don't know, with all of that flurry, I don't know how we didn't get one in the back of the net. But with 9:48 left in period number 2, we get a whistle for icing. Faceoff's going to be back in the Star zone. Lots of bouncing, lots of loose pucks, lots of shots. At this point, nothing quite to show for it. Out on the ice, we've got Freitas, Dormer, Whittingham, Bennett, and Bisley. Stars steal that one, and they're going to skate it up and out of the zone, down the near side wall, into the Rampage zone. Puck ends up down low in the corner. Puck goes across to the far side. Bennett gets there, feeds it up the wall. Whittingham backhands it up and out of the zone. Stars with it at neutral ice. They turn, send it off of the stick into the netting and out of play. We should get a face-off just outside the Rampage zone with 9:26 left in period number 2. On the ice, we've got Rahosian, Foster, Roberts, Fewer, and Espirito. Stars win the draw. Back to the far side, chipped into the Rampage zone. Puck down low. Ends up back in the corner. You're okay.
I'm trying to log into my one account right now.
Back into the Stars zone. Stars have it. They're going to send it up the far side wall. Into the Rampage zone on the far side. Back up to the point. Cleared up and out of the zone. Stars have the puck back. They're going to dump it into the Rampage zone. Puck comes up and out. Stars are going to wrangle it in their own zone. Send it off the far wall. Turn back into the Rampage zone with it. Bounces across to Roberts. Roberts turns. He's going to turn and skate with it. Roberts is across the red line. He's into the zone. Apparently the Rampage are offside. 8:35 left in period number 2. Faceoff will be outside the Stars zone. And I believe with the next stoppage, we'll go to an ice cut. Out on the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Root, Butler, and White. Rampage win the draw. White's going to dump it in. Stars goaltender holds it up, sends it to the near side corner. Puck sent across to the far side. Stars into the Rampage zone on the far side. Puck bouncing around. Still down the wall. Stars regain the puck. Drive it in, back behind the net. It's going to bounce right out front. Drexel picks it up. He turns with it. Feeds it up and out. Regains it. Then takes a stick to the face mask. Stars coming back the other way into the Rampage zone. Up to the point. Shot from the point. Holmes is going to cover it up. We get a stoppage. In the 7:51 left in period number 2, we'll go to an ice cut. So when we come back, face-off will be in the Rampage zone. Currently the score is 1-1. Shots on goal are currently showing 16-9 in favor of the Rampage, but the score is all tied up, and that's the only thing that matters. Seeing a lot of different looks today, different groupings of players on different lines, both the forwards and defensemen are playing with a lot of different people today, and I think that's good that we're hanging in this game the way we are with all of those changes. It's a good way to do it, and naturally it's not going to be quite as crisp as what we normally would see. But I'm going to go on mute for the next 10 minutes. We'll see you guys back after the ice cut. All right, folks, welcome back as we get ready to start the second half of this second period. As we get started, face-off will be in the Rampage zone. Currently 7 minutes and 51 seconds left in period number 2, and the score is tied 1-1. The Tenders are getting in position. Boys are getting quick warm-up. Not allowed to have much. And out on the ice to get us started, we've got Dormer, Freitas, Whittingham, White, and Butler. Alrighty. Face off in the Rampage zone. Tied up on the draw. It's going to come up to the point. Stars have it. Lost to the near side. Freitas chips it off the wall. Comes out of the zone. Whittingham's got it. He's into the Stars zone. Quick shot. Goaltender makes a save. Puck ends up on the far wall. Whittingham sends it down low. Puck behind the net. Stars have it. They're going to flip it up and out to neutral ice. Still bouncing around. It's going to end up bouncing into the Rampage zone. Stars drive it down low. Tied up down low in the corner. Stars with it. Tied up on the wall. Comes off the wall. Whitted's going to send it up and out of the zone. Stars dump it back in and have to tag up. Puck to the far corner. Butler gets there. Sends around the boards to White. White up the wall looking for Freitas. It comes through into the Stars zone. Stars send it around to the far side. Back to the near side. Stretch pass up to center ice. Stars into the Rampage zone on the near side. Puck down low. Tied up in the corner. It's going to come up the near side wall. Whitted turns, flips it up and out of the zone. Stars send it back and have to tag up. White picks it up. Skates to the near side. Sends it up for Drexel. Drexel turns with it. Puck over to Root. Root skates into the zone. A couple players saw him. Puck goes towards the net. And the goaltender covers it up. So with 6:19 left in period number 2, we'll get a face-off in the Stars zone. On the ice, we've got Banyan, Sarver, Judkins, Bisley, and Bennett. Tied up on the draw. Comes up and out. Bennett's got it. He turns and fires it in. Rampage have to tag up. They do so. Stars goaltender sends it to the near side corner. Stars send it around the far side. Turn and skate with it. Make a move to the near side. They're out of the zone now. Puck into the Rampage zone. Banyan over to Bisley. Loses the handle in the corner, and then he's going to send it back to the near side. Bennett sends it up the wall on the near side, up to the point but not out. Quick poke is going to send it out of the zone. Stars recollect. They send it back in. They tag up. Bisley gets there in the corner on the far side. Sends it up the wall. Up and out. Sarver's going to pick it up. He's into the zone. Sarver drops it for Flanagan. Flanagan with the shot. Goes up and over into the near side wall. Poke check by Foster. Keeps it in the zone. Foster drives down the wall on the near side. Flanagan does battle down low. Looks like the Stars are going to push it to the far side wall. And out. Dumped into the Rampage zone on the near side. Stars send it towards Holmes. He knocks it down. Puck comes back out. Stars turn, fire. Holmes with the save. He's going to hang on. 5:05 left in period number 2. Face off in the Rampage zone. On the ice, we've got Whittingham, Freitas, Dormer, Fewer, and Espirito. Puck down low into the corner. Fewer across to Espirito. Espirito up the far wall. Stars with a steal. They turn him back around. Espirito knocks it down. Sends it up the far wall to Whittingham. Whittingham makes a move off the wall to Dormer. Dormer's into the zone, drops it for Freitas. Freitas tries to take a shot, ends up on the near side wall. Whittingham backhands it back down the wall. It's in the corner. Stars are on it. They send it around the wall to the far side. Stars with it on the far side. They're going to skate up and out of the zone. Cross to the near side into the Rampage zone. Shot gets deflected, and then Holmes knocks it aside. Whittingham with the puck on the near side wall. Sends it off the wall, looking for Whitted. Pass doesn't make it through. Drexel picks it up back behind the net. He turns with it, skates it, sauces it, looking for Whitting, and I don't think it connected, and I was right. So we get a whistle for icing. Faceoff's going to be back in the Rampage zone. 4:07 left in period number 2. On the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Root, White, and Lemming. Puck to the far wall. Lemming dumps it back behind the net. It's going to come to the near side. Tied up on the near wall. Comes back to Whitted. Whitted's going to turn and skate with it. Out of the zone, feeds it up. Doesn't connect, and that's going to be icing. Face-off back in the Rampage zone. 3:49 left in period number 2. Rampage win the draw. Tied up down low in the corner. Still tied up in a pile. And now it's going to get sent to the far side to White. White's going to turn and skate with it. Makes a move through center ice. The near side. White's down the near side wall. Sends it on net. Goaltender turns it aside and ends up in the far corner. Root keeps the puck in the zone. Stars pick it up. They're going to skate up and out into the Rampage zone on the far side. Shot ends up, gets sent up into the netting and out of play. So with 3:06 left in period number 2, we're going to face off in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Sarber, Banyan, Judkins, Bennett, and Butler. Tied up in a pile. It's going to go across to the far side. Bennett wrangles it in. Bennett sends it up the wall. Doesn't connect. That's going to be icing. 2:57 left in period number 2. Rampage looking to transition quickly and just haven't connected on the last few passes in the neutral zone. But we'll get there. Stars win the draw. Quick shot. Holmes has to turn it aside. It ends up in the far corner. Tied up down in the corner. Butler and Judkins in the mix. Comes up to a Stars player up to the blue line now. Stars lose the handle. Comes out of the zone. I guess they try to send it in on the far side, and now they do so. Butler over to Bennett. Bennett sends it up the near side wall. It's bouncing around, and the Stars have the puck. Back into the zone. Bennett chips it right back out again. Stars pick it up. Into the zone on the near side. Stars send it in from up high. Holmes has to turn that one aside, and now Butler's going to fire. That's going to be icing. 2:03 left in period number 2. Faceoff's going to be back in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Foster, Roberts, Flanagan, Fewer, and Bisley. Puck back down low. Bisley sends it up the boards on the far side. Unable to clear at the moment, and now Foster wrangles it, and he's going to skate out of the zone. into the zone with it. It bounces out front. Stars have it. Send it to the far side wall. Just kept in the zone for a moment. Into the Rampage zone on the far side. Foster picks it up. He's going to skate to the near side. Skates up and out of the zone on the near side. Makes a move off the wall. Cross to Bisley. Bisley for Roberts. Doesn't get much on it. Puck comes out front. Nobody's home. Stars with it on the near side wall. They're out of the zone. Quick turnaround by Dormer. And now it's going to go into the Stars zone. Stars pick it up. Send a stretch pass up and out of the zone. Into the Rampage zone on the far side now. Shot deflects off the stick, goes up and over, and ends up in the near corner. Bouncing around like crazy. Stars take a shot. Holmes has to make a save. Puck goes to the far wall. Stars skate off the wall. Quick shot doesn't make it through. Dormer clears the puck out to neutral ice. Stars in the back into the Rampage zone on the far side. It's going to rim around to the near side corner. Tied up down in the corner. Dormer and Lemming and Freitas are in the mix. 36 seconds left in the period. Puck comes up to the point. Stars take a quick shot. Body's in the way. And we get a whistle, and now we have an all-out brawl going on. That happened very, very quickly. I honestly don't know how that developed. It was over. It didn't. It kind of was the gentlest but fastest like escalation to everybody fighting that I've ever seen. So yeah. So I don't know exactly what was going on, but we do have a stoppage. Refs are talking. 26 seconds left. We get a face-off, I think, in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Whitted, Drexel, Root, Butler, and White. And we have a penalty coming to somebody, but I don't know who. So apparently it's going against us based on the reaction that I'm seeing from Coach right now, who's unhappy that apparently they were poking at our goaltender. It would appear that we are out on the ice to get it. So apparently the Rampage are going to be on the penalty kill, according to what I'm seeing, but I can't explain why. I don't know what just happened. Out on the ice, we've got Whitted, Whittingham, Butler, and White to get us started on the PK with 26 seconds left in period number 2. Rampage won the draw. It comes back to White. White clears at the near side. That's going to go the distance. Whitted is in on the forecheck. Stars skate to the far side. Far side in the Rampage zone. Gets poked. Doesn't come out of the zone. Back to Whitted. Whitted's going to send it the distance. 3 seconds left in the period, and that should do it. Stars recollect in their zone. So your score after 2 is 1-1, all tied up. And when we get started with period number 3, Rampage will be on the penalty kill for the next minute and 34 seconds. I don't know what penalty they called or what they could have called, because they must have called it on Holmes. That's all I can figure, because the player that's in the box wasn't on the ice when it happened. They had to have called that on Liam, because Roberts is in the box and he wasn't even on the ice. They must have called it on Holmes. That's the only thing I think, because otherwise it would have had to be somebody that was on the ice. Yeah. So Yeah,
It should
it's
be Liam's number.
right. That's all I can figure though. So
I don't know. I don't know why Liam came. I don't know if he got poke checked or if he got rushed after
But yeah.
the blue. I don't know.
But yeah,
I missed it.
we got a penalty, and we were the only ones that wasn't on both. So, and all I can figure is it had to have been on Liam since Roberts is in the box and he wasn't on the ice when that happened. So. All right, out on the ice to get us started here for period number 3. Well, I'll tell you in a second because I don't know who it is quite yet. As I mentioned, we still have a minute 34 left on the penalty kill. So out on the ice to get us started on the PK, it appears we've got Whitted, Whittingham, White. That's 3 W's. And Butler, I think. It would appear that it's going to be Whitted, Whittingham, White, and Butler. Puck comes back. Whitted gets tripped, and we've got a penalty coming to Lincoln Stars. So with 16:54 left in the game, Stars have a penalty coming, so we'll be 4-on-4 for the next minute 28, followed by a 32-second power play. Out on the ice to keep us going on this 4v4, we've got Whitted, Sarver, Butler, and White. Butler fires it, deflects off a stick way up into the netting and out of play. Tied up on the draw. It's going to go back to a Stars player behind their net. Stars are going to skate up and out. Stars send it back into their own zone. Cross to the far side, into the Rampage zone on the far side. Shot goes up and over the near side wall, up and out of the zone. Stars have to tag back up. Whitted with a poke check, keeps it down in the zone, feeds it, looking for Sarver, goes to White. White takes a shot, goes off a stick, it's bouncing around out front. Stars are going to pick it up on the rebound and drive it into the corner. Puck goes down low, and we've got a penalty coming to Whitted for a hit down low in the corner. And they almost sent it back into their own net, which would have been a goal. Stars have pulled their goaltender, added an extra attacker. Into the Rampage zone. Quick move down the wall. Pass across to the far side. Cross to the near side. Back across. Ends up down low in the corner. Back up and out. Rampage are back at 5 for now. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Stars recollect. They're going to tag up. Rampage tag up, and now we get a stoppage. So, with 15:10 left in period number 3, we'll be 4-on-4 for the next 17 seconds, followed by another power play to the Stars. Penalty coming to Whitted. Out on the ice to get us going on the PK, we've got Foster, Whittingham, White, and Butler. Puck back into the Stars zone. They're going to skate up and out of the zone, send it across to the far wall. Down the wall, into the corner. Around to the near side. Stars are at full strength. It's 5-on-4. Butler's going to turn, clear at the distance. Rampage getting a change of penalty killers. Stars to make a move into the zone, feed it towards Holmes, turns it aside. Puck down low in the corner, comes up to the point, across to the far side. Shot goes up and over, ends up on the near wall. Banyan's going to clear it up and out of the zone. 1:08 left on the penalty kill. Stars pick it up in their zone. Cross to the near side. Into the Rampage zone. And now Banyan's going to clear it on the backhand. All the way back into the Stars zone. Rampage penalty killers getting a quick change. Dormer's in on the forecheck. Stars regroup behind their net. 41 seconds left on the PK. Into the Rampage zone on the near side. Up to the point. Back down the wall. Stars turn, make a quick move down low, center the pass. Shot, Holmes with the save, and the puck goes across the far side. And Dormer's going to poke it up and out in the distance. Quick poke check, and we have a stoppage now finally because the net came off. 13-14 left in the period. Faceoff's going to be in the Rampage zone. 5 seconds left on the penalty kill. Out on the ice for this last 5 seconds of penalty kill, we've got Judkins, Sarver, Bisley, and Fewer. And the faceoff is going to come outside the zone. Nope, they're going to take the faceoff back into the zone. They don't know what they're doing. So naturally, neither do I. I'd love to tell you what the refs are doing, but they don't seem to know themselves. Coach is fired up at the refs that are apparently trash-talking the bench. Centering pass goes through. Rampage at full strength. Puck goes the distance. That is icing. That was icing, but the refs didn't realize the time had expired. Pass doesn't complete, and that is icing. And we get a whistle. Faceoff's going to be back in the start zone. 12:48 left in period number 3. Coach is now yelling at the Rampage boys to shut your mouth. Trying to keep everybody calm down. Out on the ice, we've got Rahojan, Foster, Roberts, Bennett, and Espirito. Up to Espirito, back to Rahojan. He's going to backhand it into the corner down low. Foster gets in the mix. Everything's tied up down low. Roberts comes in to help out. There's a pile up in the corner, right at the Zam door. Tied up down low. Puck finally comes out. Stars send it up the far wall. Puck goes back down low, back behind the net. Stars are going to pick it up. Oh, I'm sorry. Rahojan gets in there, gets sandwiched. Puck goes to the far corner. Stars make a move in the corner, send it up the wall. They're out of the zone. Off of the stick, back into the Rampage zone. Then it sends it around the boards to the near side. Drexel up and clears it. Esperito makes a quick move, feeds it up to Drexel. Stars with the puck back in their zone. Lost to the near side. Back into the Rampage zone now. Back down low. Whitted with the steal. Sends the puck across to Root. Root skates into the zone, pokes it to the center, and nobody's home. Stars with it down low. Drexel on the forecheck. Puck up the near side wall. Drexel centers it over to White, takes a shot, goes up and over, ends up on the near wall. Stars pick it up. Out of the zone. Whitted with a takeaway, comes back the other direction, kicks it out to Whittingham with a shot. Goaltender makes a save, and we get a stoppage. And we'll get a face-off in the Stars zone with 11:01 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Dormer, Whittingham, Friedis, Butler, and White. Puck down low into the corner. Tied up in the corner by the Zamdor. Friedis is in the mix. Looks like Stars are going to skate it to the near side. Up and off the wall. Stars are into the Rampage zone. Puck comes back up and not out of the zone. Stars send it down. Shot goes up and over. Held up. Tied up down low in the corner. Pass across to the far side point. Stars blow a tire. Friedis is going to pick it up. He skates through. Looks for Whittingham. Puck comes through. Stars are going to pick it up. To Bisley. A little back and forth at neutral ice. Stars skated in the Rampage zone. Send it across, but not out. Stars pick it up on the far side. Send it down. Bisley is going to have to skate to the near side corner to pick it up. Bisley skates up the near wall. Feeds it up the wall and out to Banyan. Off the wall to Judkins. Judkins skates down low, takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save. Puck on the near side to Bisley. Bisley takes a shot. Goalie gets a piece that goes to the far wall. Judkins from the point sends it down the wall. Now Stars send it across. They're going to skate out. And now they're going to chip it into the Rampage zone low. Puck bounces right out front, and Holmes has to cover it up. 9:29 left in period number 3. We're going to face off the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Flanagan, Foster, Rahosian, Lemming, and White. Puck comes out top. Stars with it. Near side corner, they're going to chip it down the wall. Tied up down low. Foster and Lemming in the mix. Lemming turns with it, sends it across to the far side. Flanagan has to wrangle it in and then send it up and out of the zone. Lost the handle on the backhand, and now Stars touch up. So we have a penalty come into the Stars for something that I saw, and the ref that was the farthest away from it saw, but the ref that was standing there didn't. 9:01 left in period number 3. Rampage will be on the power play. Out on the ice, we've got Banyan, Dormer, Friedis, White, and Whittingham to get us started on power play number 1. Or power play unit 1. I'm a little fried and tired from traveling this week, folks, so I'm saying a lot of things that are not entirely English. Tied up on the draw. Puck goes down low into the corner. Still tied up. Comes back behind the net. Friedis gets there, turns with it, sends it across, deflects off a stick. It's going to come all the way out and down. Holmes leaves it for White. White sends it over to Dormer. Dormer down low into the corner. Dormer turns with it. Up to White. White skates in, takes a shot, bounce around. That goes in the net. And now we've got punching. Okay, you got to send one of them now. 8:21 left in period number 3. Score goes. It looked like it to me. Looks like that goal's going to go to Jack Banyan, picking up some loose change out front. He was up high with both hands, but if they're going to give Liam one on that last scuffle, they need to give him one too. Turnabout's fair play. 8:21 left in period number 3. Rampage go by score 2-1. Out on the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Root, White, and Butler. Stars are in the draw, back into their zone. Cross to the far side, up the far wall, bounces into the Rampage zone. On the far wall, still on the wall on the far side. Stars tried to center, it's still in the corner. Whitted lost his stick and sends the puck up, but Stars touch it first, no hand pass. Stars turn, they fire it into the zone. White sends it up the boards to Drexel. Drexel across to Root. Root tries to make a move. He's going to poke it into the Stars zone. Puck comes over to Flanagan. Flanagan sends it in. He's going to get chase. Stars goaltender sends it to the near side. Cross to the far side. Chipped up the boards on the far side. Stars pull it off the wall into the Rampage zone. Take a shot, and that one sneaks past. So 7:15. The Stars tie up with a score of 2-2. $7:15 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Roberts, Rahosian, Foster, Bisley, and Bennett. Stars bring the puck up the near side wall. Shot, skates in the way. Foster up for Rahosian. It's off the skate. It's into the zone. Stars get there first. Rahosian on the forecheck. Stars off the wall. They're going to skate across to the far side. Up the far wall. Shot goes up and over. Poked into the corner. Lemming gets tied up and headlocked and ridden down. Puck goes to the far side corner. Bennett's going to get there. Stars holding at the point. Skate down the far side wall. Off the wall now. And now the puck comes up and out off of the Stars player. So play will continue. 6:25 left in the game. Stars skate up the near side wall. Into the zone. Quick mishandle. Stars pick it up. Make a move down low. Holmes with the save. Freitas picks it up. Flips it up the wall on the near side. Whittingham chips it up. Doesn't come out of the zone. Comes back to a Stars player. Shot down low. It's going to bounce across to the near side. Whittingham sends it up but not out. Puck still bouncing around. It's going to end up down low. Lemming gets in there. He's going to turn and fire it. That should be icing. And it'll give Rampage a chance to change. 5:45 left in period number 3. We're going to face off in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Root, Whitted, Drexel, Butler, and White. Stars win the draw. Quick shot goes up and over. Down low in the corner. Whitted picks it up. He skates out of the corner with it. Whitted up to Drexel on the backhanded. Ends up in the zone. Drexel gets down there. Sends across the root. Can't quite get a stick on it. Puck goes wide. Bouncing around. Ends up at the near side wall. Drexel ties things up. Stars off the wall with it, but not out of the zone. They keep it in the zone. That didn't come out. Still on the blue line. Puck didn't come out of the zone, but they think it did. So we get a stoppage. Face off to be outside the Star zone. 5:11 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Sarver, Banyan, Judkins, Butler, and Espirito. Rampage win the draw. Butler sends it down the wall into the zone. Sarver gives chase to the far side, ties things up. Banyan gets in there as well. Stars are going to skate it up the far side wall. Send it up and across. Back into the Rampage zone. Butler pulls it off the wall. Turns and skates with it. Sends it up looking for Sarver. Goes through. And we'll get a whistle for icing. 4:47 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Flanagan, Foster, Roberts, Fewer, and Bisley. Fewer picks it up, sends it over to Flanagan on the far side. He skates, takes the red line, dumps it in. Roberts is in on the forecheck to the near side corner. Up to Foster, keeps things tied up. And it comes out and across to the Stars player on the far side. That was off! Holy crap, man. I could see that from here. Play continues, still stuck up at the point. Now it gets sent up and out. Stars have to tag up. They do so. They roll out of the zone. Foster across to Bisley on the near side. Bisley sends it in. Stars send it up the near side wall. Doesn't connect. That'll be icing. 4 minutes exactly left in period number 3. Face off in the Stars zone. Out on the ice, we've got Whittingham, Dormer, Freitas, Bennett, and Lemon. Tied up on the draw. It ends up back behind. Stars pick it up behind their net. Send it up the far side wall. Out and across into the Rampage zone on the far side. Freitas sends it across for Bennett. Bennett up off the wall looking for Whittingham. Threads it through. And now Stars pick it up in their zone. Flip it off the wall out to neutral. Dormer picks it up at neutral ice. He's going to turn around, send it in. Stars pick it up behind their net. Stars up the near side. Lemon pulls it out of the air. Sends it across to White. White across for Drexel. Drexel skates through. Stars pick it up in their zone deep. Send the pass up and out. It goes off of a skate into the Rampage zone. Holmes plays it to the far side. Whitted skates it up and out of the zone. Makes a move at the red line. Into the zone. Over to Drexel. Drexel with the shot. Goes just wide of the net. He was looking for it. That was a good play shot. Just needed to be a couple inches inside. Puck comes up back to Root. Root's going to turn with it. Skates up and out of the zone. Takes the red line. Into the zone. Shot taken. Willie with the save. Puck on the far wall. Comes back out to Root. Root shoots. That's fun to say. Puck ends up behind the net. It's fun to say, right? Stars have it on the far wall. They're up and just out of the zone. Lost the handle in the snow and then regained. Sent it hard into the Rampage zone. That was icing, but no whistle. Puck bouncing around out front. Stars shoot it just wide of the net. Ends up in the far corner. Banyan sends it around to the near side. Butler's going to pick it up. Off the wall for White. White sends it up the wall on the far side. Doesn't connect. That'll be icing. .201 left in period number 3. Face off in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Bisley, Flanagan, Foster. Nope, sorry. We've got Foster, Friedis, Whittingham, Bisley, and Bennett. Puck goes to the far wall, up to the point, held in at the point, ends up in the near side corner. Whittingham gets there, turns, fires, it goes off of a Stars player. There's no, it went off of a Stars player. Faceoff's going to come to center ice because that was an incorrect icing. I don't know. I'm not convinced that he does. 148 left in period number 3. We'll get a face-off at center. Out on the ice, we've got Friedis, Dormer, Whittingham, Bisley, and Bennett. Tight up on the draw. Stars are going to send it back into their own zone. Quick poke check sends it back into their zone. Stars recollect. Up the far side wall, into the Rampage zone, and low. Centering attempt, and now comes back. Friedis has it on his stick. He turns, backhands it up into neutral ice. That's going to go the distance. And we get a whistle for icing. 125 left in period number 3. Face-off's going to come back into the Rampage zone. On the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Banyan, White, and Butler. Rampage win the draw. White gets there, skates up, sends it over to Drexel. Drexel takes the red line, dumps it in hard. Puck rims around to the far wall. Stars pick it up behind the net. Send it to the far side corner. Puck on the wall, off the wall. Stars recollect the puck. Send it up. They're out on the near side. Chip it into the Rampage zone. Up the wall, the near side. Drexel off the wall for Whitted. Whitted skates through to the far side. Whitted sends a shot in. Goaltender makes a save. Rebound goes into the corner. Stars pick it up the far wall into the Rampage zone now, across to the near side. Shot. Holmes with the save. Bisley up the wall to Judkins. Judkins sends it up and out of the zone. Stars recollect. They dump it back in. Just less than 30 seconds. A weird bounce. Sends the puck right out front. Whitted picks it up. Sends it up and out of the zone. He's going to go for a change. Stars send it in. Rims around. It's going to go to the far side corner. Foster and Bennett tying things up on the far side. 12 seconds left. Puck comes off the boards to a Stars player. Bouncing around. Sarver picks it up. Sarver's got 3 seconds left. Into the zone, it gets poked into the corner, and that will do it for period number 3. Series score after 3 is 2-2 in favor of no one, and we will go to overtime. Personally, I don't love overtime. It's a little too stressful. All right, so we've got a quick break. 5 minutes up on the board. This should be a 3v3 sudden death overtime. All right, out on the ice to get us started for this 3-on-3 overtime. We've got Whittingham, Friedis, and White. Of course, Holmes between the pipes. Stars are in the draw. They're going to collect. Stars coming through in a Rampage zone. Quick poke check, sends it to the wall. Stars recollect the puck. Back out at neutral ice. Player blows a tire. Regains the puck. Makes a move into the Rampage zone on the far side. Stars still with the puck. Quick poke check. Whittingham's got it. Whittingham's got a little room. He's into the zone. Whittingham gets the goal! Jack Whittingham with the game winner. 4:25 left in overtime. Jack Whittingham with the steal, created a breakaway the other way, and even getting held up on his way in, still manages to put it in the net. So, narrow victory in overtime by your Rampage boys. I'm very happy to report. And we'll get that one up on the scoreboard for you. If it went the other way, I wouldn't have.
No.
But we'll call that good. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. It wasn't our boys' prettiest game, but they managed to pull off the win, which is exciting. And we will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10:45 in Ed Robson Arena. Thanks, everyone.